I'm out here in Morton doing some target practicing. Duncan's on his way here. Just want to do some like preseason stuff, try to get everything dialed in. We've had some changes with our equipment, and so we're just trying to keep the skills up, make sure that we're on top of our game. We definitely don't want to ever like miss an animal or wound something and not be able to recover it. So it's really important that you get out and you practice with your gear, especially if you're ever changing anything. So the biggest thing that I'm changing this year with my rifle setup is, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw on Facebook that I purchased a Banish MeatEater suppressor, and I gotta say, it's a game changer. It is probably the best thing I could have ever bought for my rifle. The second thing that I've changed so far, and there's going to be one more thing, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's one big change I'm doing to my rifle setup this year, but that'll be a future video. I changed my optic, and so I got the Vortex Razor LHT. Show what that looks like. So, and this is on a Tikka T3X light, chambered in 7mm rim mag. All right, so there's the glass. But the best thing on this rifle, and it's no kidding, is this Banish MeatEater suppressor. So on this suppressor on the end here is an anchor brake, and I can open this and get less sound suppression, but less recoil, but it's still hearing safe. Or I can close this, get more sound suppression and more recoil. And I gotta say, I'm leaving it open, because I can shoot this without ear pro. It does not bother me. I could shoot it all day. And this really light 7mm Remington Magnum rifle, it recoils like a 308. Like it's very manageable. I could shoot it all day and not have any problems. So without further ado, let's throw some rounds downrange. I've got two targets up here on this hill, and if you can see it kind of back this way. So I got one target that is at exactly 600 yards, and then I have a second target that's at like 650. So I've got the phone scope set up right on that 600-yard target. I'm going to take a couple shots and see what's going on here. And that, my friends, is a beautiful sound. Like I said, sound suppression, absolutely perfect. I've got no ringing in my ears. It takes all the harsh sound out of that Magnum caliber rifle, which is absolutely amazing. When I first bought this rifle, I shot, zeroing it, I shot a couple boxes, and at the end of the day, man, I was feeling it. And now it's like nothing. I could shoot this rifle all day long. So if you're in the market for a for a suppressor, I highly recommend the MeatEater Banish. It is absolutely a phenomenal suppressor. And if you're in the market for a suppressor, I went through Silencer Central. Very easy process. They went through all of the paperwork with me. I mean, I had my I think it took about 2 months for me to actually purchase the suppressor, do all the paperwork, and then have the suppressor in my hands. And they will even ship it to your door, which is absolutely amazing. You're not having to go to a gun shop. You're not having to deal with anything like that. It comes right to your door. So they've streamlined the entire process. It is incredibly easy. Don't wait. I know a lot of people complain about the tax stamp and, you know, don't want to pay all that stuff. It's 100% worth it for hunting. So Banish MeatEater suppressor from Silence Central, 100%, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Thanks.